For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
All right, good morning, everybody. I am tired. I didn't get to bed till like, I don't know, what was it, 11:30, basically just about midnight by the time I probably fell asleep. And then my alarm went off at 4:30, so yeah, I'm tired. Hopefully that won't happen again. I'm going to be trying to really focus on getting my workouts in the mornings so that I don't have to stay up until... Hi. I'm busy here. Yeah, No, go lay down. Go lay down. I can't do anything with you in here, can you? Ow! No! Go lay down. I'm not playing with you. Here, you want your toy? Here. And lay down. Good girl. As I was saying, hopefully I'm not going to have to do that too often, but I just wanted to get the first video finished and uploaded, or at least started, so that should have gone live, or it should be going live at 9 o'clock today. So if you guys are seeing this one and you missed that one, go back and watch it. There'll be a playlist somewhere, probably linked at the end of the video or something, I don't know. You guys can figure it out. You're smart. I trust you. But it is 6 o'clock. Go away. I got about an hour and a half to get this pull workout in, and stop, Luna. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the whole workout will be on screen right now, so you can screenshot it if you want to give it a try. I will also have it linked down below, or not linked, but I'll have it listed down below in the description. Same for pretty much all these workouts, all the videos. If you guys want to give the workouts a try, I'll have them listed down below in the description, so you can try them out if you want. But I am going to do a little bit of foam rolling here, a little bit of dynamic stretching, my kind of usual warm-up, and then we're going to get started with pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups. I like to start off pretty much all my pull workouts usually with some form of pull-up. And usually I'll do like 4 or 5 sets of around like 8-10 reps. Try and keep it like 2 or 3 shy of failure. Just treat it as a warm-up and just basically vary my grips. So wide, neutral, reverse, pretty much all kinds of different stuff just to hit my back and warm it up from different angles. So that's the plan. We're going to start there, and then we're going to keep rolling. Hopefully I can get all this finished within about an hour, hour and a half, maybe hour 45 minutes at the most, which should be fine. That's not too bad. You gotta stay out of my way. Your hair is getting everywhere. Watch this. Boop. You, I need to brush you. Yes, I do. All right, can you watch out? What? You're on camera. You know that, right? Now everybody's going to see you chasing your tail. Yeah.
All right, so welcome to the commentary portion of this workout. Hopefully I'm not too rusty at this, so we'll see. Let's jump right into it though. Starting the workout off with kind of my favorite warm-up exercise that I like to do, and that's just standard pull-ups. With this, doing 5 sets of around 6 to 10 reps per set, and with this, I don't want you guys going to failure, so I'm trying to stay around 2-3 reps, maybe 1 or 2 reps at the most, shy of failure, because this is treated as a warm-up. So as you heard me talk about earlier, something that I'm doing between all of these sets, or with each of these sets, is I'm changing my grip position. So from wide to medium to neutral, pronated, supinated, basically just trying to hit the back from as many different angles as possible, because again, I'm treating this as more of a warm-up as opposed to going like super heavy and trying to overload with this movement. Again, and because we're treating it as a warm-up, that's where I would want you guys to use like an assisted pull-up machine if you have to. Use bands, use a partner, whatever you can. If you can't get the 6 to 10 reps on every set unassisted, I would try and get a partner, use something just to where you're actually able to get the prescribed reps and sets without fatiguing yourself too much. Now, once finished that, then moved into Meadows rows. So if you haven't done these before, these are essentially a single arm T-bar row at a sideways angle, as you can see. With this one, hitting 4 sets of around 8 to 12 reps. Going to be going a little bit heavier, so I'm warming up as I get into the heavier weights. I will be starting to kind of recruit a little bit more body English, a little bit of momentum. But the biggest thing is I'm trying to keep my form as strict as possible for as long as possible. And then you can see towards the last couple reps, especially as I start to fatigue, I'll start using a little bit of momentum just to kind of force those last few reps. But that's something that I want you guys to try and really focus on, is staying as strict as possible through the entire set and avoid using momentum, avoid swinging, rocking, any of that stuff, because it's just not as beneficial as keeping strict, constant tension. There's a time and a place for that kind of stuff, but try and avoid it whenever possible unless I actually kind of prescribe it, which you guys will know when we get to that point. Might not in this workout, but we will eventually. So moving on to the next exercise, doing a neutral grip lat pull down, 12 to 15 reps plus 5 forced partials and a slight static hold at the very end of every set. With this one, 4 sets. You can see I'm just using the mag grip neutral medium attachment. Any neutral grip lat pull down attachment will work. With this, big thing here is just to focus on a nice consistent tempo, so nice and slow. And once you hit those last kind of reps, the forced partials, you see I'm starting at the bottom and I'm only letting it go up about halfway. Force it back down, just keep constant tension for a good 10 seconds. And then at the very last partial, I hold the squeeze for like 3 to 5 count before letting the bar up. It's just a great way to kind of further increase the pump, push more blood into the muscle, and it's just something fun to kind of change things up and increase the intensity. Now, once I finished off with that, then we moved into what is slowly becoming actually one of my favorite lat or back exercises, and that is a banded dumbbell pullover. So exactly the same as a traditional dumbbell pullover. Only difference is you're going to attach bands to it, and this is usually a lot easier if you have a partner because you can kind of get set up and then they can kind of add the tension to the bands. But on your own, it might be a little bit tricky, especially if you're going to be using any kind of heavy band tension, which I don't normally use a lot of tension. A little bit goes a very long way with this. So I just set it up on my rack and kind of change the band tension as I go through the sets. But with this one, I'm going to be hitting 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. As you start to fatigue, really focus on keeping your form locked in. Squeeze through the lats, not through the chest, because this movement can be used to target different muscle groups depending on how you perform it. So really just, again, focus on the muscles we're trying to target. Now, that's going to be it for back. Next, we're going to be moving into seated dumbbell lateral raises. With this, I'm doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and I'm aiming for like 5 kind of, again, forced partials once I start to fatigue. So you'll see something else that I really kind of incorporate in this is rest pauses. And then also at the very end, you don't have to do this. I just decided to throw in like some rear delt swings or some Meadows flies. You'll notice a few things here and there that are kind of influenced by John Meadows. If you don't know who he is, look him up on YouTube. He's got a lot of great content out there. But anyway, as I was saying, starting off, trying to keep the reps as strict as possible. And then once I start to fatigue, that's when I start incorporating a little bit more of that momentum and really trying to force out those last kind of 5 to 8 reps. This is where I'm really focusing on squeezing my delts as much as possible. Even though I'm using that momentum, I'm controlling the negative. I'm not just throwing the weight around. I'm still trying to focus on a slight squeeze and pause at the peak. And then also something else, as you see here, that I'm doing is I'm incorporating rest pauses. So as I start to fatigue too much and I can feel myself using a little too much momentum, I'll take a slight pause, let my shoulders and my delts stretch out, keep the weight in my hands, just let it stretch the muscles, count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll go for another set. Just really simple, nothing too crazy. And again, just trying to really focus on keeping the intensity high here. For me, my delts are something that I have been really trying to emphasize, especially over the past year or so. And I've definitely noticed a big difference, and they've definitely grown a lot. I'm excited to kind of see once I start slimming down just how well they've developed. I know that I still have a lot of work to do on like my rear delts, but I have been putting a lot of emphasis on the lateral head of my delts, which has been a lot of fun, and I'm definitely starting to see the fruits of my labor, I guess, as you would say. So yeah, this is a great one. Give it a shot if you guys are interested in it. If you guys want to try something kind of fun, like I said, incorporate those different intensity techniques. I really need to brush her.
That tastes good.
Yeah, as I said, I haven't brushed her in a couple weeks, so she's getting pretty bad, especially as last week or so was pretty warm out, so she's just shedding like crazy. But anyway, moving into the last couple exercises here, we're switching over to biceps, and we're going to be hitting a close grip preacher curl. So you can do this with any kind of standard incline bench or an actual preacher curl bench, but close grip, easy bar, going a little bit heavier here, around 6 to 8 reps for 3 sets. Really focus on controlling the weight down. A lot of people here will just tend to lower the weight as quickly as possible. I want you to really focus on nice, slow, controlled eccentrics or controlled stretch. That's where we're going to get a lot of growth from this movement. Another thing, full range of motion. Don't shortchange yourself. Try and go all the way to lockout as much as you can on every single rep before starting the next rep. Something else that I did on the very last set there, just because I felt like it was threw in a few extra forced reps, just again, because I felt like it. Was feeling pretty good this morning after I started warming up and after I kind of got into the workout. So yeah, just did what I wanted to do to just kind of have fun. And then the last movement for this workout is dumbbell hammer curls. Around 8 to 12 reps here, again 3 sets. I started out with both of the dumbbells together, went until I started to fatigue a little bit, and then I switched into just single arm alternating. So that was pretty much the whole workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Breakfast time. Who wants num-nums? Num-nums. Here's some for governors. Okay. Breakfast time. Yeah, everybody. Get your foods. Who wants a secret ingredient? Num 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 nums. Oh, secret ingredient time. Come on, Milo. Oh yeah, the special sauce. Bloop. Milo, come here. There you go. Everything noodle. And then noodle. There you go. Come on. Nala. Hey! Eat your own food. Alright, so finished up the workout like I was saying. Pretty good workout. Was feeling really good actually, even though I didn't really get a whole lot of sleep last night. Maybe like 4.5 hours, 5 hours tops. So yeah, for how much sleep I got, for how tired I was feeling when I woke up this morning, was definitely a pretty damn good workout. So I'm really happy with that. As you saw, hit some back, hit some shoulders, hit some biceps. Yeah, overall, pretty standard pull workout, nothing too fancy. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary on it, but I gotta get ready to head to work now. So I will check in with you guys if anything else happens. Otherwise, if not, then hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Definitely helps out, helps show your support for the channel. And if I don't see you guys again, thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe as well, because I am going to be uploading a lot more. That's the hope, at least. You guys keep me to it. Make sure I upload. Make sure I continue to upload. I don't know, again, what kind of schedule I'm going to be uploading on, but I'm going to be uploading at least a couple times a week going forward. That's my goal. So I will see you guys later or in the next one.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the record.